Okay, the deadly mukbang crisis for by 4D Shamus. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. So okay, yeah, yep, go. Okay, so we're gonna react to this guy named 4D about explaining why about the mukbang crisis and the deadly reason why it's deadly. And me personally, and let me see some quick things. I think mukbangs are dangerous in general. I have to not even literally 30 seconds. I have to pause just to describe something. She eating fries and hot dogs. Then this much
Yeah, so he died.
Of the challenge, however,
he died. Oh,
she started a new round of binge.
She died too.
ah, no. Oh, he lived. He lived. He survived. He's okay. Actually, no.
He turned his life around, lost weight, and thankfully he's still alive. You know, it just gets to a point where you just have to come to the realization that you need to stop, that you're killing yourself. And for these type of people, I don't know when that realization comes. I don't know if it's when they have to do things like lay on the ground of a public bathroom floor just to be able to clean themselves properly.
This is what happens because I'm too big. Nowadays, I have to go outside the way. That's what I'm doing with my fingers.
Okay. I had to pause again. So isn't that a great sign for you just to stop? Isn't that a great sign for you to just stop eating so much food? Like, bro, I'm over here. I keep thinking that I'm so big. Like, I'm very big as hell. And I'm not fat shaming to all my fat people. I'm fat myself. But when I see these, I realize, damn, I'm so grateful how much food I eat, bro. Like, bro, there's people out here eating, like, crazy amount. Like, goddamn, like, not even kidding.
Or when they're being hooked up to machines just to get assistance with breathing because they can't do it on their own.
Oh, I gotta show you how unexpected that was, Speed. This is, I have to be honest. I just had to be honest. Like, I had to be honest, bro. I just had to be honest. It was so unexpected. Like, no warning or nothing. It was so unexpected. Like, this was like my face, bro. For a 0 point, like, for a few seconds. And I immediately stopped. So, I just had to let y'all know, real quick. I just had to let y'all know. But, okay, back to the video.
I can't stay on here with me eating chicken and leaving my whole meats on the bone. I wonder what the bone tastes like.
Literally hooking up all these gadgets just to be able to go to sleep. But I mean, if it's none of the things I already showed you, maybe something like this. And I'm hoping and praying that something like this will make them change their ways.
No, 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 no. No, 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 I can't. No, I can't.
The hardest watch. When I tell you, this was genuinely one of the hardest watches of my life. When I tell you I literally wanted to jump through the screen to save that baby, like just truly picture being.
Oh my, thank God that guy was there walking, because if he was not walking, if he did not have a car and walking, that baby would not even have a chance to go through pre-K, bro. Literal pre-K. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, oh my God.
this powerless to save your own child from death. All because what? You can't put down the processed foods, the sugary treats. And the thing is, society isn't making this any better because recently it's become a trend to watch people eat themselves to death. Mukbangs have literally spiraled out of control. Food content creators are starting to put together the most bizarre concoctions just to rake in some more views. I'm talking the processed, the greasy, the...
Look, look. So, the food I'm looking, I'm hungry, but this much? Nah, I'm not hungry no more. You can eat all that.
downright disgusting. There was even a content creator who had a mukbang of him eating seafood even though he's allergic.
Allergic reaction during
shrimp.
mukbang.
This is the size of the shrimp.
Okay. You can still be famous of eating mukbang, but yet you have to do something that you're allergic to. Isn't this a number one sign that why the hell am I
Let's
doing
move
this?
on to the catfish. Like how it breaks apart.
I don't care how good that looks.
Benadryl now? Cheeks, forehead? Does my forehead look stiff? I can't see shit, bro. I can't. Maybe I am breaking down. Yeah, I probably do have to stop. I do feel like a little hives just breaking out all over. I'll come over with the EpiPen. No, I'm fine. It's just I get like hives. That's the most I get. I'm not like allergic to where it's deadly.
Brother, you are not fine. You're literally puffing up like a pufferfish. And can we just acknowledge how ironic it is for a Samoan, an islander, to be allergic to seafood? Dude probably can't even eat like 80% of his native food. We were literally watching this man break out, basically dying on camera. That literally felt like I was watching some sort of sick dystopian movie or episode of Black Mirror. And what makes this extra sad is that mukbangs have veered away from their original intended purpose. If you're not familiar with the history of mukbangs, they originated in South Korea in the late 2000s and early 2010s. The word mukbang combines two words, mukja, which means eating, and bang song, which means broadcast. And if I didn't pronounce that properly, my bad. Originally, mukbangs were just a way for people to feel less lonely while eating, for people to have a shared eating experience and some sort of connection. But ever since it became super popular on social media, it's transformed into something more dark. In the pursuit of raking in more views, mukbangs have become more extreme. It went from a video where the creator might be eating a nice meal and interacting with the camera, to having these huge meals that are like 10 to 20,000 calories. And obviously, as the competition for views gets huge meals that are like 10 to 20,000 calories.
Let me rewind that. Let me rewind that. Slow motion time. Let me hear that. Slow motion time. Let me hear that. What you said? What you said? Yeah? What you said? What you said?
And interacting with the camera, to having these huge meals that are like 10 to 20,000 calories.
10 to 20,000 calories. You hear that? 10 to 20,000 calories. Okay, should I be very concerned that people are actually doing this just to kill themselves? Should I be very concerned?
And obviously, as the competition for views gets tougher, content creators are going to further extremes. Now, you might be wondering, 4D, how are they eating all these calories and not basically exploding, becoming obese? Well, you see, that's the thing. Some of them are. And the ones that aren't are either consistently working out and staying in the gym and
the people who does this, they're hella smart. Because, bro, first of all, when you go eat all of that, make sure you hit the gym. Hit the height. Do some squats.
Strategically planning their mukbang videos so that they're not overeating, or they're just doing this method that a bunch of content creators have been caught doing, where they take a bite of the food and then they spit it out. It's literally a whole video of them fake eating.
We see that, twin. We see that. You're not slick. But I do.
Brief intermission, y'all. I'm here with an opportunity for y'all to make...
No, thank you, sir.
Or hit the... We're addressing the ones mukbangers who know how to properly plan their meals, or the ones who are not here to talk about the professional mukbangers who know how to properly plan their meals or the ones who are faking it. We're addressing the ones who are eating anywhere from 5 to 10,000 plus calories per.
Okay, so okay, let's go down on the list. Hold on. Note. No. Okay, hold on. Okay, so first, okay, let's go on the list. How? Okay, mukbang. 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 Mukbang deadly Reese. Okay, so one. Okay, so one eating 5,000. Oh, hold on. 5,000 to 10,000. 10 plus calories. Okay, so alright, okay. This is already a bad start. Fake it. Oh, we can't forget about the baby, right? We can't forget about the baby. Lay down to wipe butt. This is already getting worse. Like, Jesus Christ. Lay down to wipe butt. And what's next? All right. Can't even run. This is already a bad start, bro. Alright, back to
Mukbang. And for people that come from a country that doesn't even have free healthcare, I don't know what makes Americans have this audacity. What makes Americans so emboldened to eat like this? I mean,
did this nigga just ate the stick?
There's literally a trend going around right now of Americans discovering that their food is fake because it's so chemically altered. I'm talking sponge bread, like bread that won't easily break down if you apply water to it, as if it's a sponge.
You're telling me you are... No, like, how... Isn't this enough to show how lazy our society is? So you're telling me we can't even do a simple thing like making bread, one of the most simplest thing, but a bit long process, but yet you still have to use chemical. Are we addicted to chemical like it's some vape or crack?
I'm talking see-through vegetables. I'm talking food that bends and contorts like it's rubber.
I got a rubbery watermelon. The texture is so weird. Like, you gotta bend it so far before it will break.
How Oh my lord, how can we not even grow plants? Our society is for real cooked. First, brain rot. Oh my god, bro, we have to do another notepad. Okay, okay, this one, 5 food use things that can be by a human. By a human. Like bendy food or like bro, how lazy are you gotta be? Or sponge. Please ignore my spelling.
These are not real bananas. She opens it and she breaks it in half. It gets very tough and doesn't really break. When it pulls, it's like it's glue.
So
Que salsa, look at this. Freaking onion see-through, clear. Look at that. Pull it up. Look at that. What the hell?
And for those of you who haven't noticed by now, I'm in Japan right now. That's part of the reason why the quality of this video was kinda off, because I'm not at my usual setup and the lighting here is terrible. But back to the topic. One of the things I've noticed while being in Japan is that the quality of food is completely different from the States. I mean, it's drastically different. Food over here, even the processed stuff, has less sugar, tastes better, has better quality. I mean, it's just the overall much better food experience. And you know what? For the
Okay, to all my people here, I think I want to learn how to speak Japanese. So I think I want to move to Japan now because at least I probably might be healthy.
this video, I think I'm gonna do something different. I'm actually gonna try out Japanese food for you guys. The clip should start right about now. Alright y'all, so I'm walking to 7-Eleven right now, you feel me? Got the grills on. Nice little morning, man.
You try to get the
We're gonna go to 7-Eleven, I'll
Japanese
sway around a little bit.
buzz.
We're gonna pick up a couple snacks and then we're gonna try them at the pad.
Look how beautiful this is, bro. So this is 7-Eleven right here. Showing you like energy drinks. Stuff you might need, you feel me? It's alcohol, drinks. It's like toothpaste, toothbrushes, all that stuff, all that good stuff, laundry detergent, food. Let's see.
These are the chips they got. As you can see, no hot Cheetos. And there's probably a store out there that sells hot Cheetos, but it's probably very different. They got the Pringles. Again, the ingredients are probably different. Hold on. We gonna go KFC chips, bruh. Well.
You know what's crazy to me?
I had a version of this in the States, so
How do y'all even get that?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't understand the ingredients, but I'm pretty sure the ingredients aren't too crazy. I feel like we definitely have to get a bev, for sure. Some right here.
Good food.
I think that's all up at the clip. Alright y'all, so I bought a bunch of snacks home, and snacks, did this kind of turn into a mukbang? Did I turn into the people I was criticizing? Never mind that, bruh. This is not that. This is not. I just want y'all to experience Japanese food with me. Alright, let's get started, bruh. And look, it's morning, so I'm only gonna get like a couple bites because I use less, but
Hey,
next I'm crunchy 9 pieces. Okay, so it has like.
Alright, let me skip it.
Go ahead and try the mochi. It comes with this right here. That's like a spoon on the side, little gadget to grab it with. You plunge it into there. That layer of something that looks like glue, whatever that shit is. The sugar content isn't crazy. I think it's balanced beautifully. And for snacks that are like super sweet. And for anyone who might be wondering why I'm making such a big deal about the sugar content and how much sugar is in food, this is why.
This is the amount of blood in your body. This is the amount of sugar your bloodstream can handle at any given time. And this is the amount of sugar the average American eats every single day. Sugar in the brain is called dementia. Sugar in the pancreas and bloodstream is called type 2 diabetes. Sugar in the skin is called aging. Sugar in the liver is fatty liver disease. Sugar in the heart is cardiovascular disease. And sugar in the kidneys is kidney failure. Friends, your body isn't the problem. The overload is. Balance your blood sugar and you can change the entire story.
But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this segment, bruh. Back to the video. I've never done that before, but I hope you...
Well, I just need to say something. That lady, thank you so much for giving us a reason why you should not eat so much sweets every. Cause they were no wonder why my mom get mad at me for eating a whole pack of like fucking Reese's. Because bro, why USA people putting so much sugar in one? I know candy's supposed to be sweet, but do you have to be put so much sugar? No, I want to move to Japan.
You guys enjoyed that little segment. And I mean, obviously, you're probably just gonna have to take my word for it until you visit Japan yourself. But the difference in quality of food is huge. And I mean, if my words aren't enough to convince you, maybe the fact that a bunch of American food is literally banned in so many other countries will. I mean, it's to the point where my Japanese tour guide literally said that she has to ask her friends in the States to ship her hot Cheetos. Imagine the food that American kids consume on a daily basis being something that's banned in another country. Okay, not banned, but not sold due to the Red 40. Apparently, Japan has its own version of hot Cheetos that uses other ingredients. There's a plethora of American food that's categorized as a carcinogen, meaning it's cancer-causing. And I know what some of you guys might be thinking, it's probably the ultra-processed foods, right? No, even things like apples are carcinogens in America.
Oh my Jesus Christ! Oh my bloody God, Jesus Christ, man! Holy bloody Christ, mate! Why you have to make my blood? I need some both. Well, after this, I don't feel savvy. Damn, no one. You're telling me y'all fucking, bro. Why USA, bro? This is just embarrassing, bro. USA people can't even make simple things. Not even apples. Not even what? Shit, not even waters are healthy no more. How the hell do you even make water not healthy? How do you make water not healthy? Jesus Christ. Oh my God, bro. This is just so USA people suck at making snacks. Suck at doing simple things like making fruits. How can you not grow fruits? We got the power of patience. Just let the fruit grow. Make it do.
Imagine not even the food that comes from nature being safe to cut. Back to the topic of mukbangs. I don't think we put enough weight on how demonic modern mukbangs are. We're literally watching people indulge in their gluttony and slowly kill themselves. And there's also the fact that there's a whole fetish out there for this type of content. I believe it's called feeder content, where people actually get off from watching people eat and fatten themselves up. People literally pay money to see this stuff. And I think one of the saddest things about watching these mukbangers is that if you go to their profile pages, scroll maybe a year or two back, you can see the physical change in their body. People who are once slim or normal size becoming obese and just looking extremely unhealthy.
But it's really good. Go.
Just how skinny you
Like, there's no way people think that they can live like this every single day in and out eating like this and they won't suffer any long-term consequences. I don't think the human body was built to be able to consume this many calories on a daily basis. And add on top of that the food itself isn't even healthy. A lot of it is processed foods or foods with high contents of sugar. So not only are they overeating, but they're also poisoning their bodies in the process.
This is the thing that I never understand about How does factory people? No, this just shows maybe a theory about people becoming fat is kind of correct. Kind of like feels so right. Like, no, I'm not trying. I'm not trying to be rude to all my SPAD people. Like, when you deeply think about it, like, when you deeply think about it, you realize how stupid it is. How could you not make a simple fruit, a fruit, a fruit of what Mother Nature can do when all she needs is water, son? It's so simple. I can even do it. I can do it. I never go a single thing in my life, but I can do it. It's so simple. All you need is soil, water, sun, and you somehow can't even do that? This just shows we can't even do simple things
One of the most popular foods that people indulge in during these mukbangs is buldak noodles. And the crazy thing is, these noodles literally have a warning on the back that says they cause cancer and reproductive harm. I'm sorry, but I don't think any amount of views is worth your life, your health, and
Bro.
your well-being. But with that being said though, if you made it this far, I appreciate.
Oh my fucking god. Bro. Bro, they literally put a whole warning sign to do it so y'all can be safe. They care about you. At least they care about you. But no, y'all fucking can't read. Of course, we can't read. Okay, so yeah, YouTube, that's the end of the video. Okay, hold on. I messed that up. Let me retry this one more time. Yeah, YouTube, that's the end of the video. What we learned that some of these are pretty bad, and don't do mukbangs just for views. You can do it, but if you don't care, you can do it, but at least make sure you exercise a lot. Please and thank you. Please and thank you, and have a nice day. Stay safe. God bless you. Drink water and enjoy your life.